you grow up in a small village, the nights are never truly dark, just quiet and heavy. Everyone knows the stories. The ones whispered after sunset, but when you're young, you don't believe any of them, not until something happens to you. It happened many years ago, in a quiet rural village in central Java. Pre-teenage boys, Arif, Dimas, and Rayan, sneaked out after midnight. They carried nothing but a small flashlight and an old burlap sack. Their mission was simple: to steal mangoes from an old tree behind a deserted house. Everyone in the village said the tree grew from a grave, a body that had been moved long ago. But to them, it was just a ghost story, something old people made up to keep kids away. They laughed quietly as they climbed over the low brick wall. The air smelled like wet earth and fallen fruit. Somewhere far away, a dog barked once, then stopped. They weren't thinking about ghosts, just about not getting caught. The flashlight started to flicker as they reached the tree. Hundreds of mangoes hung above them, dark and heavy. Rian climbed first, while Arif held the sack open below. Then suddenly, the wind stopped completely. The air went still, no insects, no sound. From behind the tree, they heard something drag across the dry leaves. A slow, soft sound, like a wet cloth being pulled across the ground. Dimas turned his flashlight toward it, but the beam only caught a thin layer of fog. Behind that fog, something white shifted between the branches. It didn't walk, it didn't float. It was just there, between one blink and the next. Rian slipped from the branch and fell, the flashlight hitting the dirt and going out completely. Darkness swallowed them. They ran through tall grass past the narrow dirt road, barefoot, gasping, but something followed. Behind them came that sound again, a dragging step, slow and steady, like someone hopping with both legs tightly bound. Arif looked back just once, and under the moonlight he saw it. A figure wrapped in white cloth, its face covered. Its head tilted slightly to one side. It moved without touching the ground, as if the air itself carried it closer. They split up instinctively. Arif ran toward the rice fields. His heart pounded, his feet slipping in the mud. He tripped. A rope stretched low across the path caught his legs. He hit the ground hard. When he looked up, the thing was gone, only silence and the burlap sack beside him. Its mangoes spilled across the mud. One of them was crushed open, leaking a dark, sticky liquid that smelled faintly of iron. At sunrise, Arif's mother found him behind their house, covered in mud, cold, his lips pale. He said nothing at first. When she asked what happened, he only whispered something was there. Later that day, his friends came over. All three looked exhausted. None of them spoke about it. They didn't need to. Each one had seen the same thing. But no one told the adults because they knew no one would believe them. 2 days later, the old woman who owned the mango tree died in her sleep. People said she had been sick for months, but one neighbor swore they saw a figure standing under that tree the night she died, motionless until dawn. For that night, no one ever touched the tree again. The mangoes still grow, but no one eats them, not even the birds. Today, if you ask Arif about that night, he just smiles and says he doesn't remember. But every year, when the mangoes start to fall, he still avoids that road after dark.